come this way. Please take a seat. We're going to record this interview. This is examiner Govinda Singh and candidate Risako Yamamoto. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Govinda. May I have your name, please?
I'm Risako Yamamoto.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
May I
you.
also see your passport?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Okay, perfect. There we are. Now, in part one, I'm going to ask you some simple questions. So, to begin with, do you work or are you a student?
I'm a second-year university student in Tokyo. Currently, I'm specializing in business management.
Okay, and why did you choose your major?
Well, there are several reasons why I chose to study business management. The main reason is this field provides wider options for my career.
Okay, do you prefer to work alone or with friends?
In my personal opinion, I'd like to study alone in a cozy place because I get easily distracted.
Do you like to work in the morning or in the evenings?
I definitely love to work in the morning. I think morning is the best time to concentrate and be productive.
Okay, and what do you plan to do after graduating from university?
I don't have a concrete plan for my future. However, I hope to get involved in the gaming industry because Japan is advanced in this area and I'm particularly interested in creating games.
Okay, thank you. Now I'd like to speak for 1 to 2 minutes on a topic. Before you begin, you have 1 minute to prepare. Here is some pencil and paper and your topic card. Please describe a memorable event at school.
Okay.
You may begin now. Okay, please stop writing. Okay, I'd now like to ask you to speak for 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'll tell you when your time is up. Please begin speaking now.
I have tons of precious experiences in my school days. One of my clearest memories is of the graduation ceremony at my high school. Everyone was dressed so smartly, the school buildings were cleaned and decorated beautifully, and there was a feeling of excitement in the air. Although it was so sad to say goodbye to my friends, it made me determine that I needed to move on. More than a decade's worth of schooling was over, and I was ready to start the next stage of my life. In the latter part of the graduation ceremony, I recalled my fulfilled school life. And then I realized my teachers' contributions and dedication were what made me who I was at that time. I felt privileged to be able to graduate from high school and to have been educated in the best environment in the world.
Thank you. Okay, I'll take these from you now. Thank you very much. You've been speaking about your school days.
Yeah.
I'd like to speak with you further on this topic by asking you some general questions.
Okay.
How has technology changed the way that we study?
Technology has really changed the way we access study materials. I see a lot of people studying on their phones while they're commuting. For me, I usually use my phone to learn English vocabulary on the train.
Okay, and what subject is the most important for students to study?
The skills needed in today's society have changed as compared to a few decades ago. So where the industrial age brought us mechanization and a decreased need for human interaction in the production process, the computer age has created millions of niche professions previously unimagined. So students need to be able to flexibly adapt themselves to ever-changing environments. Whoever knows what kind of skills will be required in 10-20 years' time. So I think skill-based subjects are more important than traditional subjects.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of online learning?
The benefit of online learning is that you can learn anything wherever you might be in the world. The downside of online learning is that the dropout rate of courses is around 94%. So online courses require self-discipline and self-direction, which not everyone has.
Okay, thank you. Is lifelong learning becoming popular?
The advent of technological innovation has dramatically changed our way of learning. 30 years ago, the idea of being able to find learning materials online would have been unimaginable. So online learning enables us to learn anywhere, anytime. However, since the learning environment is not observed or managed by teachers like in traditional classrooms, the people with less self-discipline might have some difficulties in fully concentrating on their courses or even seeing them through to the end. Indeed, there are both pros and cons of online learning, but it would not be an exaggeration to say that online learning contributes to what we call lifelong learning.
Okay, thank you. That is the end of your speaking exam.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You may leave the room now.
Thank you.